6 lessons from the bucket list. This video blog has to do with the movie that I watched about a month ago, The Bucket List, starring Jack Nicholson and Morgan Freeman. And it is a movie about two terminally ill cancer patients and the journey that they take to doing some things that they have always wanted to do before they die. Now, I learned a few things from this movie, and I want to share them with you. The first thing is that typically we take life for granted. Most of us take life for granted. You see, these two old men at 65 years old had determined that there were things they wanted to do but they'd never done. And it was basically because they got caught up in the rat race of living. Sometimes that happens to us. We get so caught up in that routine of doing things that we don't live. So, because we take life for granted, we put things off and we say, hey, well, I'll be able to do that tomorrow. I'll do that when the kids grow up. I'll take that trip when I finish paying for college for my children. Those things may never happen. Now, I'm not advocating that you not be prudent and wise with your finances, but I am saying let's not take life for granted because we only have one life. We're not cats. We don't get to do this twice, contrary to popular belief. And if there is such a thing as reincarnation, I don't want to come back as an ant. I want to come back as me. And so let's live the life we have now, and let's live it on purpose. The second thing that I learned from the movie is that we have to learn to forgive. You know, some people have hurt you and hurt me, but it's in the past. My favorite 3 words, let it go. Just let it go. Get rid of it. No need to keep holding on to the past. Because when you hold on to the past and you don't forgive, you block yourself from getting the blessings that God has for you. In the movie, Jack Nicholson had not forgiven his daughter, and his daughter had not forgiven him. He was too afraid to go see her, and so he spent 12 years of his life not even seeing his daughter, who by the time he got there had a daughter of her own. Learn to forgive. Number 3, find the joy in your life. What makes you happy? I blogged about this before. What makes you happy? What would you do if you weren't being paid for it? What is it? Is it your child? Is it your spouse? Is it a hobby? But find the joy in your life, because when you find the joy in your life, you will share that joy with others. Number 4, stop worrying about what other people think. I listened to a CD a few months ago, and in it the author says that he found out that one of the statistics that have to do with death is that the weather determines how many people will actually show up at your funeral. So think about it. All of those people you're trying to please might not even come to your funeral if it's not dry outside. So stop trying to please other people. Number 5, start living. Really, that ties into taking your life for granted. Wake up and do the things you want to do. Start living. Take life by the horns. Get out there and carpe diem. And number 6, love every chance you get. We don't often get an opportunity to love people because we want something back from them in return. But I challenge you to learn to agape. That is to unconditionally love. Love just for the heck of it. Love because it feels good. Love because it gives you joy. Love because it gives someone else joy. And so there you have it. The 6 lessons that I learned from the bucket list. Number 1, we take life for granted. Number 2, learn to forgive. Number 3, find the joy in your life. Number 4, stop worrying about what other people think. Number 5, start living. And finally, number 6, love every chance you get. Until next vlog, this is Dr. Angela Massey reminding you that life with no purpose is no life at all. And if you're looking for a good trainer or coach, please be sure to visit me on my website. Right down there, there's the link, www.lifeonpurposellc.com.